Alright, how is everyone? Sometimes I do my videos just as they pop into my head while I'm still not dressed or camera ready or whatever, who cares. It's real, it's raw. So this video I wanted to make is about dating, and I've made a video before about self-esteem and dating apps and how it can really be rocked by perceived rejections and ghosting and everything like that. And I do find the dating world can be kind of brutal as well. And I like to talk about like my experiences and then try and turn them into something useful, something positive. So my recent experience was meeting somebody who, and connection has got a lot to answer for, because when you, so I've met somebody that I've connected with. So when you feel like you've got a connection, we can really attach to that. And we can really try and make something out of something that might not be something as well. So yeah, a lot of learning in this for me. So my attachment was towards somebody that was so in person, kind and considerate, and I've never really had that. And that's, been because of people I've chosen, because of when I had low self-esteem. I would just settle for anything or anybody treating us any way they wanted because I didn't value myself at all. But anyways, in this experience it was different. There was a lot of consideration, a lot of care, a lot of kindness, a lot of stuff that I was really latching onto because I'd never had that before. And I was like, this is nice and this must be a nice person, and for once I'm gonna be interested in that instead of attaching to when they're not interested, and you want to make them like you, and you're trying this kind of battle because you've got low self-esteem to allow for lots of bad behaviours and things, and your goal is, well, if they like us it'll all be all right, kind of thing. I don't know if that made any sense, but it did in my head anyway. So yeah, so what I had to look at there was my attachment to that and why. And why sometimes when we're wanting something, we put our kind of love glasses on, if you like, and we don't allow ourselves to spot the other things. So what started happening with this dating experience was in person. This person was bang on. We were matched on so many levels. The connection was really, really good. And I bought into that. And what we do usually as women is we start future tripping. So what that means is we start thinking, oh, imagine doing this with them, and we make all these plans in our head, and we can be on a total different page to where that person's at as well. Or not even seeing that that person is maybe seeing this as casual and you're not as well. So we can be a bit distorted in our thinking. And we've also got to watch out for what baggage we take into a new thing as well. So I'm always working on like myself and things I've been through and stuff, so I'm not taking any hurts or trust issues or anything from past in, and we should all do that. We should be having like a blank slate. It makes it clear at a spot. So it can be a bit confusing, especially when you're getting kind of mixed messages, because you're then wondering if what you're viewing is correct, or are you looking into things too much? And when there's fears there, it makes it hard to see that. It can just be really kind of jumbled in your head. What I find helpful with it is to talk to like supportive friends who will tell you how it is, who can see through. If it's murky for you, they can see it a lot more clearer, friends and family as well. So my confusion with this was in person, nice, thoughtful, kind, seem like a good human. Now, when away, I'm being shown a different thing. I'm being shown like half-hearted messages, big gaps in replies, no planning for future things, no like, oh, we'll do this, no mention of like, oh, I like you, or I can't wait to see you, or I'm interested. None of that, just like this flat kind of day-to-day chat, which felt like obligatory, is that a word? Yeah, felt like they had to do it. They're just being polite. and you're like, why am I feeling like I'm forcing out responses here? So I'm going to tell you something else that really helped with this as well. So when I started feeling this, I made a list of who I am, what I'm about, and what I bring to the table, and why I'm an asset to a relationship. And that helped a lot. The other thing I did, which was different for me, is I started becoming aware of my defense mechanisms, where I'm now starting to pull back because I'm spotting this, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going to give my all here. I'm not going to be the usual me. It's like I turn the dial down on myself, because if I am, I'm not getting much back, and that can put us in like a vulnerable position. So instead of doing my usual distancing, I decided to vocalize it. I decided to say, what I've noticed is this, has something changed, or what's going on, kind of thing. The response I got back was not really very reassuring, just, yeah, I'm busy. Now, men are quite simple to understand. So it's that, it goes back to that famous film, he's just not into you. He's just not that into you. So men are quite simple to follow in terms of, if they're interested, they will show it. They will show it by effort, they will show it by plans, they will show it by contact, they will show it sometimes in the things they say, but I always look more for actions than words, because, you know, follow the actions, the words people can say anything. So they're quite simple. So if someone's telling you I'm busy or I'm tired, right at the beginning of meeting somebody as well, it's probably that they're just not that into you. And that is okay as well, by the way. That doesn't mean anything about you. It doesn't mean you're not enough. You could be anyone and it would be the same crack. You know, it'd be to do with where they're at in their life of letting somebody in or whatever. Or they could be talking to lots of people as well. It's also better to work this stuff out as early as you can, so you can get to work on it. So by vocalizing it, I give the option, and the option was, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I've spotted, you know, here's what's your input, and here's your chance to change that. And the response I got was kind of flat, kind of, yeah, busy, tired, whatever. So it didn't really address my concerns, to be honest. It didn't really give reassurance. So then I'm like, right, okay, so I'm getting the answers I need from what's not being said. So how do I proceed with this? So I have to sit and think about what I want and what I'm okay with and what I'm not. So I'm not okay with being a afterthought, being someone just fitting me into their life when it's convenient to them. I'm not okay with kind of feeling like somebody is not too keen. I'm not okay with that, and why I'm not okay with that is I know what I deserve, I know my worth, so I now have to take the next steps, which is, okay, so from your reply, this is what I'm picking up, and moving forward, you know, I don't think we're on the same page, and you know, like, I wish you well, kind of thing, because I do, I always wish people well. But there's big learning in this for me as well. I learned where my attachment lay, whatever. So I know where my weak spots are. I know what I was seeking, you know, and I know that not everybody can give you that as well. And that is okay. It's okay to let that pass by. And I always go back to this saying, I'm going to finish now, I've just realised I'm on 9 minutes, I've been right into this, but I always go back to this saying, what's meant for us will never pass us by, okay? We shouldn't have to force anything, and we definitely shouldn't be feeling how I was feeling in the gaps of the messages and stuff. It just wasn't feeling right. And I was trying to work out, is it gut feeling or is it fear? Because the two can be really similar. But now I'm saying it, I think it was gut feeling all along. And like little warning signs going off that I was skipping past for my own agenda. And I've learned that. And that's okay. And it's okay to let things fall away. And if the thing that fell away transforms and comes back and offers something new, it's okay to entertain that as well. So that's my video on this. So dating and how to navigate it and what to know about yourself and how to handle things. So I hope that was helpful, and as always, if anyone has any questions, I'm under nataliecounselingservices.co.uk, and peace, love and light. Thank you.